Hey guys! So today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about something fun that I did on Monday. I went to the Cosmoprof Fashion Focus Hair Show in Baltimore, Maryland. For those of you who have never been to a hair show or don't know what a hair show is, basically it's very similar to IMATS in a sense that there's a ton of name brand stuff there, only instead of makeup based, it's more hair and nail based. There are classes that you take there. There's live demos on the exhibition floor. There's just really fun stuff. Like, you can get a lot of free samples and stuff. Like, if you're sitting there watching a demo, sometimes they'll be like, who wants free samples? And there's a mob that comes up, and there's girls that sit and toss stuff like sporting events, you know. So it's really fun. It's just like a giant hair convention, and I had a really great time. So I'm going to talk a little about, what I did, and then I'll show you some of the stuff that I got. I got some really great stuff, and I'm pretty excited about it. The difference between hair shows and IMATS is that IMATS, you can be anybody and go to one. Anybody can purchase a ticket to IMATS. You just need to make sure that you can get to the city, to go to it. The thing with hair shows is you have to be either a professional or a student in beauty school to go to one. And now with me being a professional, I was able to go. I was only there for the second day. I was hoping to go both days, but I couldn't get off work for the Sunday, and it really sucked. Some brands are only there for the first day, and then by the second day, some of the good stuff, other tables that are there both days are kind of sold out. But I was pretty happy with what I got. Some of the better classes are also only on the first day, but I went to a couple good classes, and I'm going to talk a little bit about those. The first class that I went to was with C&D Shellac. Shellac is that salon professional service that you can go get now. It's like a gel polish, and it's supposed to last for 2 weeks. It's very long wearing. It doesn't damage your nails or anything. It doesn't chip, and it's gel. So that class was really fun. Basically it was a how-to class, but it was also kind of a here's how we fix problems that people have been having. Any questions. She talked about some new products that were going to come out. She showed some artwork that can be done with how you can kind of sandwich the shellac colors to make new colors. So that was really fun. It was interesting. The salon that I work at in particular does not offer any nail services. We do cuts, color, and wax because we're not a full service salon. So going to a class like that when I know that I have the product at home is really interesting to me, because I can be like, oh, I'm going to try that, because I have a sister that's just guinea pig and will be like, okay, whatever, do whatever to my nails, I'm going to watch TV. It was really interesting to see different stuff that you can do. The other class that I took was with a guy named Nick Arrojo. His own salons. He has I think 3 or 4 salons with his name on it in New York City. He has his own cosmetology school as well, and then he also works with Empire Beauty. So if you go to any Empire Beauty school and you've heard his name, he's really cool. I recommend taking a class with him. The only thing is his classes are very expensive. I was lucky to even get into standing room only in his class, because with the price of admission, the class was free. Otherwise, his classes can cost up to $100 to $200 to even attend. But he also is $100 haircut goods. So I was blown away by just some of the stuff that he was talking about. He was telling stories about how he first came here, how he got his start. He actually worked with Vidal Sassoon, and I was just I was blown away by the fact that somebody can go from coming to America with $1,500 and then being at the level that he is. So that kind of amazed me a little bit, and I was kind of starstruck, but it was really fun. I had a good time. I went with my friend Sarah, who works for another salon. She actually went to cosmetology school with me, so her and I have kind of been like this ever since. So it was really fun to go with her, and we just kind of hung out and got to do some hair related stuff. So, and of course, half of the fun of going to a hair show just like at IMATS, they do demos and everything like that, but half the fun is to go shopping. So I did a little bit of shopping. I didn't do a lot. Again, I was only there the second day, so some of the stuff that I really wanted to get was kind of sold out. It's a 10 is only there for the first day of the exhibition, and that's mainly the one like brand that I wanted to shop for because I'm almost out of my conditioner, so I figured if they were there I would have just picked it up there. But it's no big deal, I can get it from my work. So, but I went to the Value Center, and the Value Center is like a clearance just horseshoe. Like it's a box that they set up with a bunch of different tables, and they put different like little price stickers on them. It's kind of like a yard sale of hair and nail products, if you will. And the reason for them being so cheap is because they're items that are either being discontinued, or not so much being discontinued, but Cosmoprof won't carry them anymore, or they were limited edition things, or sample sizes of things that Cosmoprof isn't going to carry anymore, stuff like that. So you can get really good stuff for really, really cheap. And so I just kind of picked up a couple things that spoke to me. I wasn't like, ooh, I don't need this, but it's 50 cents, why not? You know, like, I wasn't really doing that kind of shopping, because I'm not going to spend money on something if I'm not going to use it. So, but the first thing I picked up, they're exactly the same, but they're like little nail stickers, and they were 25 cents a piece, and I figured with summer coming up, and they're little hibiscus flowers, and that's my favorite flower, so I figured why not? It was something cute and fun. The other thing I found, it was $1. It's a Seche Vite nail treatment. Now, I don't know if you can tell from my nails, ever since I took my acrylics off and, you know, have been doing gel and everything like that on them, they've been really, really brittle and weak. So I figured a little nail treatment would probably benefit me. I don't have it on under my polish right now. You're not really supposed to put it on under polish. I've done it before with a different treatment, and I found out it kind of peels. So you're supposed to put it on and then either leave it on overnight in a non-acetone polish remover, because acetone is very drying. So it's just kind of a treatment. It helps to kind of rebuild and strengthen nails. Other thing I got from the Value Center was this Halo Illuminating Color Protection High Gloss Rinse. From what I can see, it is a leave-in conditioner. I've never tried this product before. I still haven't. I might do a review on it if I like it. I might not if I hate it. From what I understand, it's supposed to help color-treated hair, which mine is. It's supposed to help color-treated hair. It's supposed to keep it shiny, help the color last longer, and you're supposed to leave it in kind of like a deep conditioning treatment and then rinse it out. So I figured for $1, why not? I also got some nail tips. Nothing special. One was clear and one is white. They're both in size 7. Size 7 is the size that I go through the most in OPI ones anyway when I do nails. My regular nice looking nails. Not so much these. And then the last thing I got from the Value Center was this Cherry Almond Leave-In Conditioner. I thought the bottle was cute because it's like peach themed, and it smells really, really good, and it's a leave-in conditioner, and I always love leave-in conditioners, so I figured I would give it a try. And like I said, the scent is cherry almond, and it smells delicious. So then I went to OPI, and they had their little OPI booth, and they usually have a deal where it's like 6 polishes for $26, I think it is, which isn't bad. Compared to like well, at Cosmoprof they're $4.25, but compared to the $8.50 that you'd get paying retail for them at Target or something like that, you know, 6 for $25 really isn't that bad of a deal. But I have a lot of nail polishing. All the colors that they had were colors that I pretty much had either that one of or something very, very similar. So I wasn't really too worried about doing the 6 for $25. There were just a couple ones that jumped out at me. I think the reason why they didn't have just like every single color that they made is because they were mainly trying to showcase their new gel color that they came out with. Very similar to shellac in the concept of the fact that it's gel polish, but it's a different product altogether, and I missed that class and I was a little upset. But they were mainly trying to showcase that. So I think that's why they didn't have all the colors. But they had a couple that kind of jumped out at me. So this was one of the ones from the Holland collection that came out just recently. And this is Thanks a Windmillion. And it's kind of like a jade mint green. It kind of reminds me of a lighter version of Mermaid's Tears that came out with the Pirates of the Caribbean collection last year. This one almost has more of a gray base, whereas the Mermaid's Tears one was definitely more of a green-blue base. So we'll see. And then the other one that I got, and this is actually one that my husband encouraged me to get, I think mainly because he got a kick out of the fact that OPI came out with the Spider-Man collection. So this is the OPI's Just Spotted the Lizard. And I don't know if you can see how ridiculous this color is right now. It's metallic, it's holographic, it's really cool. So I'm excited to try that one out. And I was really excited to try this one out too. This was the only one out of the collection that really said, wow, I want to get that one. Like the rest was just, it was the Spider-Man red, the Spider-Man blue, a white, which, I mean, they have Alpine Snow, so I don't understand why they came out with another white. But whatever. So that's what I got from OPI. And then the place that I went, and I was really I went a little crazy at this one. Ardell lashes were there, and they had a deal going on that it was 6 for $15. And if you got the 6 for $15 deal, they put a set on you for free. So I went and got some lashes. So I got 6 pairs and then plus 2 more. So just because I wasn't about to buy like 12 pairs for $30. So let's do natural ones first. Okay. So I got these. These are just called Beauties. They have it in one of those invisible bands. These are Invisibands as well. You can see they kind of flare out on the sides a little bit more. These flare out on the sides a little bit more as well, but they're a little bit fancier. Another pair of Invisibands. Very, very long and pretty. These are Demi-Wispies, and they flare out at the end, but they're a lot darker and chunkier. And then these. And then these with the gold. And then these are the ones that she actually put on me for free. They were really just fun and I love them, and because we stopped at the Annapolis Mall to go to the MAC and Sephora, I was getting looked at like a crazy person, but these are the ones that I had put on me, and you can see these are like coming off, but you can see why I'd get looked at like a crazy person, because I had like jewels on my eyes. So did not know I'd be stopping after the fact, but everybody kind of loved them. The girl at MAC was even like, oh, that's so neat. I was like, what? They're eyelashes. But yeah, so that was all that I got at the hair show. Like I said, you know, hair shows are kind of really fun if you're a professional and you're really into going to hair shows. It's really fun. If you're a student in beauty school, I absolutely recommend going to one. If you live in an area where there's ones coming up, or, you know, if you live in a major city that has them or has things like that coming up, I'd so recommend going to one. You can count it towards your hours. I'm sure if you bring in your wristband as proof and show your, you know, instructor, they'll count it towards your hours if it's on a Monday or something like that. It's so much fun. It's so worth it. I guarantee you it's going to benefit your education more than it'll hurt it. So if you're not a professional and you can't go to it, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, so I thought I would just kind of share. I love doing hair. I love doing nails. Makeup has always kind of been my forte, my thing. It still is and always will be, but, you know, hair is just kind of one of those things where it's growing on me more than I've expected. So I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe. I promise there's going to be a lot more videos to come, and I will talk to you guys later.